Alright everyone, and welcome back to another Dragon Ball Legends video. So for today's video, we're going to be going over my favorite characters that I want to see added to the game. So top 5 characters I want to see at this point added to Dragon Ball Legends, because obviously we're approaching the 4th year of Dragon Ball Legends, and that means that we have had a ton of releases. And that's not even a portion of it. We've had a ton of different characters released in some way, shape, or form, but there are still things I want to see. Speaking of what I want to see, I want you guys to go ahead and post in the comments some characters, whether it's 5 or not, some characters you guys would like to see added to the game. Now, obviously, if you want to be somebody that puts in characters that have zero representation at all, like Abo and Kato and Tarbal, I guess, just throw some names out there because they're at the top of my brain for whatever reason, go for that. Or if you want to see other variations of characters, like right now we don't have MUI or things like that, just say whatever you want. Anyways, that being said, I'm not going to put him on my list in particular because I really think he's coming soon. Obviously, we've been saying that for months. But there are characters on my list that I do want to see that maybe are coming soon, maybe not. You really never know with this game and its plans. But anyways, today's video like goal is going to be 1,000. If you guys enjoy these lists, discussion videos, etc., I know a ton of you do. If you do, hit that thumbs up. It lets me know you guys want to see more of these. Like, I used to do these every other day, basically, but it was a lot of different topics, especially before the game even came out, always doing videos like this. I've stopped a little bit because they started getting a little bit less reception, so if you enjoy them, hit that thumbs up. So that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the first character on my list, and not in any particular order, I guess, for the record, but we're gonna go ahead and jump into the first one. All right, I know hybrids are bad. I know everybody hates hybrids. Nobody wants hybrids to get any new characters ever. Maybe that's okay to say now that Gohan is still, like, I mean, he's still really good, but he is not the definitive de facto best character in the game anymore. But nonetheless, though, you see that we have a ton of Gohan representation. I actually have 2 Gohans on my list, and if you're new to the channel, the reason why is because Gohan is my favorite character alongside Krillin. Really, Krillin gets most of the shine for being my favorite character, but it's more of a 1A, 1B situation. Personally, I grew up watching Dragon Ball Z and a little bit of Dragon Ball, but nonetheless, though, the reason why is because going back to the original portions of DBZ and the Frieza saga, Namek saga, whatever, those characters were so paramount. They really just kind of went off on their own adventure. Like, Bulma was there, but they kind of left her. You get the point. They kind of went off on their own adventure for that early portion of the Namek stuff, and it really grew on me. And then when I backtracked and watched the original Dragon Ball series, which I'll plug it whenever I get the chance, check it out. It starts really slow, but it's really good, especially in relation to some other parts of the series. Krillin just grew on me a ton because those characters like Krillin and Yamcha and Tien, they are at their absolute peak during that original series, before the series kind of leaves them behind for the most part. Anyways, so not talking about Krillin, let's talk about Gohan. So the Gohan I'm bringing up now, Great Saiyaman Super Saiyan 2. So this is awesome to me because, shout out to Dokkan, by the way, because I think I'll be able to match Dokkan with, like, art for every situation I want to have, because Dokkan is such a long-standing game. Love that game. Definitely has a huge backbone on the channel. One of the main things that I did, I was one of the original creators for that game on YouTube. But they'll have an art situation so I can literally show you everything I want for pretty much everything. So this is something I want to see bad. Really, really bad. And Gohan, I was trying to say, he has variations of almost every form in here. But I want to see Great Saiyaman Super Saiyan 2. I'll also even be okay with, I think Xenoverse has this, and Dragon Ball Super also, I believe, has this, where it's Gohan and Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan 2 with the helmet on, with just the golden aura. I'm cool with that too, by the way. I want to see this version more, but I'd be okay with that too. But nonetheless, though, Great Saiyaman Super Saiyan 2, make it happen. And if you really want to get edgy, show me the Kamehameha one, man. Oh my god, this is one of Gohan, like, one of my favorite moments for Gohan. It doesn't really work out, but I love this scene, especially when you watch it. I remember when these episodes came out for the first time. When you watch it, it's like, oh, there's this huge time skip. This is also why I still love the Orange Star High School stuff. Personally, there's a huge time skip, and then it's like, oh, Gohan is older now, and he had been, like, such a, obviously a paramount huge character. The series up to that point had led up to building up Gohan. The entire portion of DBZ up to that point was Gohan's story and him growing and stuff like that. So time skip, and then you see him just, like, go through those fights in Babidi spaceship and stuff like that, and then it's like, oh crap, Majin Buu's coming out. It's like, oh well, Gohan will take care of it. Obviously he doesn't, but this is awesome. And then also, like, kind of backtracking a little bit, if they want to show the Spopovich part of it too, I'd be cool with that, dog. I'd be all right, man. All right. Oh my god. Obviously, I've seen Dragon Ball Z dozens of times at this point, but I still always go back to my first times watching this when it was new as a kid, man, on Toonami. So Gohan representation. So I might as well just do it now because it's not really in any particular order. But, you know, going through this list, I was like, you know, like I said just a moment ago, Gohan has representation for literally every form for the most part. You got Future, you got one-arm Future Gohan, which, you know, there's that. You got base form Future Gohan in several different iterations here. You got the Kid Gohans, you got him in different outfits. You got him in the Saiyan Saga or the Saiyan battle armor and stuff like that, the Frieza Force armor, whatever. You got everything here for the most part. There's a couple forms missing, like I mentioned, but one of them that I really want to see that's missing, that I didn't actually realize was missing until I looked at this, was this guy. Dude, where's he at? He's actually not in the game. Like, we've got the SS2 version, obviously. There's a few of them, right? But we don't got the SS1 in the Piccolo outfit. Now, he doesn't fight in the cape, but if they want to leave that cape on for aesthetics, dude, oh my goodness. I don't believe he fights in the cape anyway. It's been a long time since I've seen that episode. Last time I went through that part, I read the manga and I don't remember. But I don't believe he fights. I think he takes it off instantly. Anyways, if he fights in it, even the more the merrier. Just go for it. Just go for it. But yeah, make it happen. Look at this. Show me this Gohan. Where is this Gohan at? Like, we got all this SS2 representation. Can they drop a Super Saiyan 1 revival SS2 Gohan? Make it. Oh, wait. Whoopsie. Because I started saying that, I was like, wait a minute. That sounds a little familiar. I'm sorry, Gohan. I love you, buddy. I love you, man. I love you. How about transforming then? How about just regular transforming? So I was like, wait a minute. Yeah. So nonetheless, though, I would love to see this Gohan. And again, it's not just any Gohan, because we do have this Gohan represented, but I want to see the Piccolo outfit, if that wasn't clear enough. So going all the way back to before this tag mechanic was introduced, one thing I was always saying was, hey, the assist mechanic was the beta version of something I would like to see added into the game, which is 2 characters into 1. And the way it would work design-wise is you could have like something like the assist characters, like I said, and then you give them a main ability, which again, assist characters had, and then after that, they just go ahead and transform. It could use the exact same engine as what we currently have with transforming characters. The main ability just transforms them, and then they turn into another character. So let's say theoretically you have Goku and Vegeta with the main ability, and then after the transformation via the main ability, Gogeta's there as your character with his whole new kit. It doesn't sound that complicated, does it? It's the exact same engine as what we currently have. So I can't help but think that's something that they're working on. Now, in between now and then, they decided to drop tag characters. And I'm cool with tag characters. I'm perfectly fine with tag characters. The issue tag characters have with the way that they're designed is unless they give them a second button or something, that idea just doesn't work with tag characters because they switch, right? So I don't know. Maybe they do. I don't know what they're going to do. Maybe they're transforming tag characters coming in the future. I don't know. They've got to add something. They got to do something, man. Maybe the tag just is I don't know. Okay, I don't know. But the point of this is I really want to see Goku and Vegeta. This is obviously something we, again, already have represented technically, but I want to see their Fusion Reborn form. So technically Gogeta. I want to see Fusion Reborns, and you know, I think you can have some fun variations where it's like SS3 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. I think you could see some fun stuff with that. So it's very simple of an idea. Dokkan's got them in pretty much every form, as recently as the last couple of years with the anniversary, I believe, right? Wasn't this an anniversary character? So yeah, like there's a lot of different variations you can kind of do. So if you want to say like these guys, that's fine. Like that's fine. I would not be opposed to that either. But I definitely want to see at least the Fusion Reborn variant. And we can go from there personally. So that's an easy one to put on my list, is a tag Goku Vegeta. If you've noticed, I haven't been going over colors and things like that because this video would go from being a 10-15 minute video to being a 45-minute video if I went through everything I would like to see these characters have. So you'll have to kind of keep that open to imagination. But what I will say is tag characters are such a versatile group, or assist characters as well, with tags. Like you got Sun Family, you got Vegeta Clan, you got Saiyan, you got God Ki on this character, which you wouldn't have on that other one, obviously. You've got all this stuff, movies here. You got all these tags that you pick up by being dual character. So I love when they do that as well. So I feel like I shouldn't give hybrids any more love, But at the same time, this is my list and something I really want to see moving on to the next character, because I have it at the top of my brain. I don't want to miss it. And by the way, if this character didn't come out, they would have been on my list, for the record. They were something I really wanted to see, not because I love 17 and 18 like that. I kind of don't really love their future variations all that much, where they're just stone cold. I like the current ones, especially what they turned into in Dragon Ball Super. But you know, I wanted to see that because it seemed like the biggest no-brainer thing to do. But speaking of another no-brainer duo character, like, I don't know why this isn't in particular a thing yet. But yeah, it should certainly be. And I'm talking about where is it at? Where are you at, dude? Okay, actually, let me do this real quick. This is really easy. Let me know if you already know who I'm talking about, by the way, because there's only so many no-brainer duo characters that are always depicted as being a duo, right? And it's Goten and Trunks. Like, where is that at? I want to see a Goten and Trunks assist character added to the game, because it just makes the most sense, right? So far we've got two Gohans, we've got the Goten and Trunks, we've got the Goku and Vegeta. I really wanted to, going into this list, give more love to villains and stuff like that, because there are some really cool combinations you could do with some funny, wacky stuff, like, you know, Berter and Jace as a duo character, or different versions of characters, or even like some other characters that I have no idea how they'll do with them in this game outside of like a raid boss like Hirudegarn, things like that. There's a lot of, when you really get down to it and think about it, there's a lot of stuff that this game still hasn't done in 4 years, right? In ways they can implement different content. Like, I already gave an idea for making, you know, a fusing character or transforming character, really. There's a lot really left to do, which is exciting. It's exciting to see for the future of this game. But I want to keep things very simple with my ideas, because that's just the way I think for the most part, outside of when I'm rambling. And Goten and Trunks into Gotenks would be awesome if they follow that same idea as earlier, but if not, that's fine. And again, I know hybrid's bad. Hybrid's real bad, but no. I'm saying that because that was a literal. It didn't matter what they got. Didn't matter how crappy the character was. It was everybody complaining about hybrids getting stuff. Anyways, Goten and Trunks, no-brainer. They need to happen. Speaking of a no-brainer, I explained my history with the series for the people that are new and don't really know. But if you know, you know. Well, now you know if you didn't know. If you know, your boy got some characters that he likes in the series, so it would only make the most sense for the last character on this meme list, sort of meme anyway, to be the one and only Put It In, my guy, Krillin, get added to the game. But that's not all, because we got some Krillins. We do. But I noticed when looking at this list, we're missing a few, man. But for one, if they really want to be memey, I just thought about this. But like, if they really want to do a meme like April Fool's, I don't know about April Fool's, but something meme jokey, which he'll probably never be in this game. But the old man Krillin from the end of GT. just do it. Krillin's all old, Goku's a kid. It's like, what's going on here, man? Roshi's still kicking. No. So there are a couple of forms I see missing here. Like, we're missing hair Krillin for whatever reason. Why is that not a thing? I don't even need to show you an image for this one. What? Why is that not a thing? In fact, I'm gonna do it anyway. But yeah, let's go ahead and pull up Dokkan Wiki Krillin. And they'll, dude, I can't type. I'm too freaking hype. They'll have all the Krillins. Let's pull it up real quick. Let's pull up the full list of Krillins, dog. Look at it. Oh, we need Dragon Ball Krillin. Ooh, Dragon Ball Saga needs more love, dude. I didn't even talk about Dragon Ball Saga because I could really get into some fun stuff. Like a full power Kamehameha Roshi needs to happen. Yamcha and Puar as a duo would be awesome. Oh, to be fair, probably Tien and Chaozu, because Puar doesn't really do anything. But yeah, Ten Shinhan and Chaozu as a duo would be awesome. But I was also really coming here for this. Wow! Do you know what I would give for this? I would give my left nutsack of my firstborn child. Yo, I would be all... Okay, I won't. But I'd be all in for this Krillin. I'd be all in, dude. I really would. Because you just imagine the freaking animations this guy could have. He hit you with the little, like, police scooter thingy. Oh, my God. Dude. Oh, my goodness. I'm looking at this like, I need it. Bad. So Cop Krillin's missing in all seriousness, because also Hair Krillin. How does he, you know what, with Superhero coming out, and Krillin will be in that movie. I don't believe he was even in Broly at all. Like, that's also what they're doing with Superhero. Like, the characters that weren't in Broly are gonna definitely be in, obviously, Superhero. So yeah, I'm gonna go and wrap there, man. Like I said, really, there's no wrong way to do this. There are so many characters and so many things that Legends hasn't actually done when you really think about it, because I know that when you look at it, it's like, okay, well, what are they gonna do? They've done all the, like, they've done this, they've done that, but you have to understand, when it comes down to these games, there are two things that they can do. Dragon Ball is a very big well of characters. They're not going to touch manga-based stuff like the, heroes, or not heroes. Well, for the record, heroes is a whole different thing. Like, I have no hope that it'll ever come to this game, and I've explained why in several videos, so I really wouldn't, not to say it's impossible, but I wouldn't expect it. But outside of heroes content, like, I meant to say the Dragon Ball Super manga, like, all that stuff has yet to be animated, but when it does, we can see some cool stuff. Like gas and granola, like, we can see some cool stuff. So the well keeps getting bigger because Dragon Ball is going again. But outside of that, I mean, there's different variations, and this is where Dokkan's bread and butter came from. They said, hey, we'll keep doing the same characters and people will eat that shit up, you know what I'm saying? Because it's the truth. It's the truth. So yeah, so Legends is fine. They've got a lot of stuff coming down the line, so I'm excited, man. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that thumbs up, and I'll see all of you guys in the next. Okay, hold on. Are we done here? Is there anything else I want to say? No, we're done. All right, guys. Peace.